Have you ever let something small ruin your day? A comment, a delay, a minor inconvenience, a moment that should have passed, but somehow stays with you longer than it should. It's not because you're dramatic. It's not because you're weak. It's because your mind has a pattern, a quiet, automatic pattern that turns small events into big emotional storms. Today, I want to show you how to break that pattern, not with motivation, not with empty advice, but with simple inner mechanics you can use immediately. Let's begin. There are three internal voices that shape how you react to small problems. The first is the fast voice. It is quick, emotional, and dramatic. It exaggerates everything. It pushes you to assume the worst and react instantly. The fast voice is not harmful. It's just untrained. It responds before you even understand what's happening. Then there is the learned voice. This voice comes from your past. It remembers old frustrations, old patterns, old fears, and it inserts them into the present moment. This is why a small problem can feel too big. You're not reacting to this moment. You're reacting to all the moments that look like this one. And finally, there is the wise voice. Calm, measured, neutral. It doesn't rush. It asks questions instead of forming conclusions. It sees what is actually happening instead of what might happen. Most people let the fast voice run their day. And when it gets overwhelmed, the learned voice takes over. The wise voice barely gets a chance to speak. So the first step is simple. Notice which voice is talking. Just noticing changes the entire reaction. Because when you can name the voice, you stop being controlled by it. Now we move to step 2. Interrupt the spiral. Every small problem has two parts: the event and the story you build around it. The event is neutral. The story is the fire, a text left on read, a meeting starting late, someone speaking with a tone you didn't like. Your mind instantly creates a story. They don't respect me. I'm falling behind. This always happens to me. Something is wrong. To break this spiral, use a single sentence. What else could be true? Ask it slowly, gently, without trying to force an answer. This question loosens the grip of the story. It reopens the range of possibilities, and small problems begin to shrink back to their true size. Step 3. Ground yourself in the physical moment. When your mind exaggerates a small problem, it's usually because your attention has left your body. Come back to your senses. Feel your feet touching the floor. Relax your jaw. Breathe slowly through your nose. Lower your shoulders by 1 centimeter. This brings you back into the present. And in the present, small problems cannot grow. Only the story grows. And you just interrupted it. Step 4. Use the 2-minute reset. This is one of the simplest and most powerful tools you can use. Here's how it works. Pause for 2 minutes. Do something small, physical, and unrelated to the problem. Drink a sip of water. Look out a window. Walk to another room. Stretch your hands. You are not avoiding the problem. You are resetting your internal pressure. 2 minutes is enough to break emotional momentum. And momentum is what turns small problems into full, bad days. Step 5. Reevaluate the size of the problem. Ask yourself, is this an inconvenience or an identity threat? Most small problems feel big because they feel personal, like they say something about who you are, or what you're worth, or how people see you. Take the identity out of the equation. Instead of, they don't respect me, try, maybe they're just distracted. Instead of, this always happens to me, try, this is just a moment. Instead of, I'm failing, try, this is a single difficulty, not a definition. Step 6. Close the loop. Small problems only ruin your day when they stay open. Unresolved, unprocessed, lingering in the background like a glitch. Closing the loop doesn't mean solving the problem. It means not carrying it with you. Say to yourself, softly, I will not let this travel with me. This tiny sentence has power. It marks the moment the problem ends. and your day begins again. And here is the deeper truth. Your peace doesn't depend on living a perfect day. It depends on learning how to return to yourself when the day becomes imperfect. The power is not in avoiding small problems. The power is in not becoming them. If you found clarity here, I invite you to stay for a moment longer. Pause with the music that follows. Let it calm your system. Let it expand the space inside your mind. Let it remind you that you can always reset, no matter what the day brings. This is Unveil, the mind, revealed.